in it, and then as you update it and save it, it'll update in the overlay automatically.
That's pretty cool.
Can you overlay images?
Yeah, that's where that came from.
Can you just overlay little brain icons?
Yeah,
as they accumulate?
He was live streaming Descent 2.0, and he had like the picture of the bad guy with his health left, and like our symbol for all of our characters and our stats. It was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'll grab the rule book, and I think I can steal the image out of the rule book.
Go back to the image. Can you scoot it further in to eliminate that off the table area?
How much closer can you get it?
And you don't want to actually touch the table, as in the players will bump it.
We'll screw it all up.
Everyone loves perspective. It's a Disney runner card.
This There's no way to start with that. Did Mike, I don't know, Mike texted you about it. He played somebody in Chicago who takes his personal rule is he never mulligans ever. Because statistically, if your deck is good, you don't ever need to mulligan. And Mike is like, no, man, sometimes you want certain cards early and certain cards late. He's like, what if you got 5 agendas? Never mulligan. Just means that my execute draws are going to be more likely to be ice. He's like, I mean, I guess.
Oh, worse if they don't run out of hand.
Yeah.
It's a decent answer.
Like, it's an interesting theory.
Leaving something open, so
Yeah,
force
I would use that as a reason to be like, oh, I don't mulligan if I only have one agenda, or I don't mulligan if I have at least one ice, but to never ever mulligan. And to tell your opponent's that?
Yeah.
Alright, are you guys ready?
It's definitely easier to your rubber hands on. Give them 1 minute.
Sure. Say when, I'll start.
Who's on which side? Okay, Corp's on this side, okay. And what corp are you?
I am Hospiroid, stronger together.
Now, I'm just going to save these.
Alright, we're good.
Good? Ready, set, go! And we're up.
Like I said, damage.
Really? It's way lower.
71 inches from the camera face to the bottom of the 2x4s.
Okay. We'll figure out some way of jury-rigging it.
What is that attached to?
It's a 1/4 inch 20.
Threading is the standard threading for a
Right there?
Dirty laundry.
right here onto this plate. This screw through.
So that'll cost you just,
It's
Cute, and I'll do it.
This is
Get a
a
nickel back.
plate.
Okay.
But this is
Alright.
also a 1/4 inch thread. So if we find some way we can screw this, we'll be able to adjust the arm a little bit to finalize the position. Or if we go the other way, this is as good as the post that this is on, so I can find out this is
One of these days.
and this little
Flip for it.
Yeah.
You're getting a keyhole?
Yeah.
and then this screws in, so you can twist it, adjust it.
Okay, so that's permanently attached to the camera?
Yeah, this little L-shaped thing.
Did I ever take my card for
Masanori? I don't know if you're not.
That's our camera holder thing.
1, 2, 3? No.
No,
There
it,
should be
that's
6
permanently
counts.
attached. It,
Okay,
it's a
yep.
standard tripod connection, which is a 1/4 inch 20.
Okay, I just went past the brain damage.
Force drop. Triple advance and score accelerated beta test. And I'll do it. It's a little dangerously.
Oh, they're talking damage? Got you scared?
Yes, I saw this one, so I might as well.
That's no right there.
And I'll just go ahead and protect our. Go ahead. There you go. One of these days we're going to play.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This part right here, this base plate.
It's a cheap piece of rope. designed for the arm. It's kind of popping out. It's not.
What I'm thinking is, this is just half-inch hollow tube.
Sure.
That's it.
What if we had for the black piece?
And I'll run it home.
You can draw as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
Again, this here is screwed into this. This stuff here is right at this side.
Take a damage for that.
Oh, I know, trash.
Like this stuff here that this clamp's going to. So we can just have something that is out the right threading.
First draw. Click 1, install, and remember 20 credit. Click 2, draw.
This end is the mail end.
Oh, did you remember to pay your extra for the Browns?
This is the
That came out of the accelerated
Oh,
test.
yeah.
just like if you
Alright.
look down in here, the threading is inside.
So you need a quarter 20 out there, and then with some longer half-inch rod.
Or we, since all those should be centered the same way, we make a little platform that we can use this to take out and put wherever we need above whichever table we need.
That looks
Alright. The arm coming down from that. I have an USB extension, so we can go a little bit from that side.
All res.
Alright.
And I'll put you, and you. You technically have the opportunity to continue.
Oh, yeah.
To access, which you should make the run successful,
Yeah,
so that
so
I
I
can
get
play successful demonstrations.
And then I also got,
Yeah, if you have to look into the bridge to keep it from sliding too much on these ends. These ends are ridged on the inside. So it's fine. This isn't just testing. But these are not ridged here, so these So yeah, in theory we could swap it. I don't want to necessarily hang it off the tripod. As you saw, it's too easy to take it.
No, I was thinking, if there's an anchor there, you could have like one central one with three tables.
I'll take your tray.
With a
Here.
longer piece of half-inch
First
tube
draw.
or two, so you can use this arrangement and slide it. You could position
One,
it,
cost me credit.
bring it to the angle, drop it down, tighten things up, put it above the table, whichever one you want.
It just depends how you
Two and three
the
credits.
leverage, not torque and flashing.
I'm up.
Right. Good.
And plus the lights too. Because there is a bit of a shadow coming off just because of that light there coming off. It shows up a little bit.
Okay.
Brightness in it. But brainstorm all we want. We can try a couple different solutions. We want slightly more moderate, so we can hang both straight down. But we don't have to worry about the deflection of it angling down. So if we're going to tweak it a little bit, we can have this and then just tweak it a little bit which way we because the longer the boom arm we have,
Is that what you're liberated? When you're liberated?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay. No problem. Just want to make sure I'm going to track things in line right.
I don't think we'd want to track their clicks because that'd be too much housekeeping.
Oh yeah, you'd be sitting there every.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have somebody like who'd be like, oh, 3 clicks, 3 credits. It's like,
Oh, I didn't, my hand is covering that, so I'm sorry. Yeah, actually. First one. Oh, dear. 54.
Since I kept it, do you need me to reposition the tripod?
Yes, of course it does. And my last 2 clicks, I will install. And
I'm just testing the overlays and stuff. It doesn't need to be perfect tonight.
Someone wants to look over.
one. 2 go 3 credits.
And he's Anarch? Okay.
is
Yeah.
Anarch
Yeah.
Hostile.
So all rest is under one, and you don't have centric, so. Chase. What's your link at? 0. You've got 2, 4, 6, 7. You've got 2, 4, 6, 7. He's in tie. That means it's good for me.
Okay, use. Oh, these are much nicer icons. We'll use these. What's that? Straight out of the PDF.
Okay. Pop that, so it costs you 2.
I'm sure there's some sort of copyright infringement thing that they could give us.
Do you want to take money first?
Yeah.
For the
2, take 4 more credits.
But it's gonna be, I don't know that it'll actually.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
I think it only hurts you if you. No.
Yeah. And then whatever you're.
I didn't have that kind of time.
Will be a yog.
Oh wait, no, that's not a triple advance. That's a double advance.
That'll cost you 5, and then you'll break it for free.
Sorry.
I don't like that very much.
So I'll install this for 1. Yeah, double advance to the next one. I don't like the sound of that. Oh, double opportunity.
There. And then the last one.
Then you're gonna get money.
Oh, I'm making a card. And the last one I'll run on my colors.
Ah!
He scored!
Click the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah.
What's that stuff off to the side there?
That's a Jackson that is out of play and
Okay.
scored accelerated.
Now you got all 3 achievements. Hey, achievement unlocked.
Nice! Is that all 3?
Two. Yeah, he's all 3 now. So I think you're the first one to get it.
No, I got him in the first game. That's how it happened the first time too.
Made this a field to be filled in.
Oh, give me
Alright,
time.
my turn.
Right, and I'm just
Beginning
trying
of-
to think of ways to
End of your
simplify your
turn.
life.
I've got more icons to add.
I'll get 3 back immediately, and then I'll put 9.
Like I figured I'd use that for agenda points, and then
I would just use a number for agenda points.
Okay. Full stride.
1, 2, whatever it is.
Took 1. Credit.
Tag, bad pub.
It's like 8 cards.
I'll do with my. Alright.
Daily cast.
I'll run on archives with 3 longer.
Okay.
Spend 2. I'm just gonna switch out for the 5 just to
Sure.
keep
You
track.
got your last daily cast money too.
Oh.
So you should get 8.
Oh no, it's only 2.
Oh.
wow, that's tiny.
Instead.
And I draw a card from John's.
It's about the same size, right?
Yeah. Is there any way to duplicate existing images in there?
Draw a card.
No. There might be a way down here to. No.
You really looking for something. Oh, your cost this century, yeah.
We can always edit the images. I'm just throwing stuff in
Right,
just
right.
to get a preview. We can always custom it and get them at the right size that we want. So we got those. So now I'm going to go into this folder real quick. This folder real quick. Make a new text document. Top agenda.
And you know what I mean. And draw a card.
And
It's fun. Woo! Wow, that's some money. Click 2.
Almost. There was a turn where there was a agenda sitting right there at R&D. And I was like, fighting my time. Hoping you did not make a run. Draw. Back and forth.
Draw. Oh, I should have forgot about that.
Oh, me too. Well, remember, you got your 2.
Oh, I might have actually gotten these, but you know, oh, who cares?
There's nothing there.
Now you got it. Ding! Achievement unlocked.
So the test run gives you, does it give you a free room, or does it just give you? Just free install.
Is that click 4?
Yeah.
That is my least favorite. Alright, beginning of my turn.
Back out of the trash.
Alright.
Oh, we
Come on, we're getting them for free.
I thought you had.
It's 2 and 3. 1 draw, 2 credit. Alright, your turn.
Oh.
Drew again?
Yeah.
Come on.
That looks good.
actually,
Alright, nuts, ouch gum, pour straw, install, and mix.
Alright, I'll,
up there.
Is that easy to change?
That's just save the text file.
Okay.
And then theoretically, once you have everything set up how you want, I usually just
I have a couple of text folders open.
over on the side,
Yep.
and then you just update it and hit save, and it'll, so you can have the preview here and this stuff updated.
alright.
So we're gonna do. Oh, we've got top credits. Oh, top credit points. We need to do top credit points. Add. And then this one we do want to be white with a black background. And this is going to come from top credits. And that looks good. Oh, we need to properties.
Do one.
One.
And 3 to work, right?
We do a 2-digit number.
1, 2, 3.
And now it's gone, isn't it?
No, yeah, you broke it instead.
There used to be a lot all that.
Again, we can edit the stuff so that the backgrounds will blend in a little bit more for the overlays, but this is just roughing it out for now.
You got one click left.
And I've been told
Cut first if you want.
We wanted this colors here reversed.
Oh, I can't see those.
We wanted that all the way up to 100.
discard.
Oh, I'd seen.
Cut. Force draw.
Oh, and I get another
No,
five.
that is.
Yeah.
Playing down the line.
Project Wotan.
Yeah.
And a discard.
So then we just need to add. And leaving that at that. 100 there.
Run
Sure, using that
people
line.
R&D.
Wait, this is bottom credits, correct? This is. We can also do transparent backgrounds on them. If we get the image really well, we can just have the number be the background, the number be transparent. So it's part of the background, just since we didn't clean this up yet. So I don't have any weird bleed through with the 1 on the credit behind it. So let's make sure that's centered well for us. Bottom credits, make that 2-digit number, control save. That works fairly well, I think.
Instead of that round picture of credit sheet,
Mhm.
could you use the credit symbol,
Yeah.
which doesn't have a 1 in the middle of it and is a little bit
Better
clearer
money than
around the edges?
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, the only time they use that symbol in here is part of a custom font. It's not an image.
One more piece. Oh no, that would be third.
So granted, we could just export the font. No, you can rip the font out of the document and do it. It's just then you'd have to both use it in the text file so you can see what you're doing, and then change the property of the thing to also use that font, and then it's kind of dependent on someone having that font versus the way I'm doing this. Everything's going in their folder, so I can just save the folder in the scene and give it to someone else, and they have all the overlays already. It's less work. For now, this is
Right.
no, brainstorming is good.
I'm trying to think at home if I have an image of the credit symbol already though.
No, I got the font at home,
home,
so I can.
Can you turn that into just a simple line image in Photoshop or whatever? And now it's
Two
not,
off of 9.
it's not a font, now it's just a picture.
So it comes up with the counter.
Maybe.
So the
Yeah, I'll actually get my.
Let's see what other images.
yeah. Alright, so the counter.
See what other images we can steal out of here.
So it's got 7 strength.
7 strength. I'll lower it by
And
5 off
scroll
of
down a
these.
little bit.
Okay. And then I'm gonna spend.
This symbol.
That's part of the font.
Then it's actually.
Yeah,
two
that's
right.
Actually, no. That actually is an image. I think.
Right?
Let's
Well,
see real
actually,
quick.
if it's 7 and I believe 5,
Now it's
2.
No.
So I only need to move it up 1 and then bring it down 1. And then,
Yeah, that's
Oh,
font.
no, bring it
Same
down.
with the click symbol. It's also a font.
4.
Alright, yeah, those are the images I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a font. I could export. I've got the font exported.
Keyhole is the first time I've seen the power of it.
Yeah, I actually had a deck that drills, but nothing to really do with it.
That's another
Instead,
issue.
it's like pick on heat, 'cause if you go
Notice
down
how much
to
glare is
technical,
coming out of the
you
sleeves.
affect it.
Right, right,
But
right.
then, like,
We
as
need
soon
a
as
little
keyhole,
bit.
I thought it was going to be out.
We need
Yeah,
more
that was
direct,
going to run like that, so I was waiting for
direct shine.
And I would have been,
Or
if I just been able to get one different piece of ice
tissue,
instead of
really,
making a
really
wall on
light
it,
tissue paper over it just to diffuse
you
it
would have been able to get
a
the
tiny
free
bit.
runs. You probably still would have been able to get in, but not.
But
It'll be a
Keyholes
while.
a turn.
Yeah,
I
also
can go
do
in
all
and-
the
Data
runs,
suckers,
yeah.
yeah. Good game.
actually, let's get you out of the way.
You did. And you got an achievement.
So that's at 128. Oh, well, they pulled their card, so we can't see. See, that's.
I don't get to play often, but I get a lot of time to build decks. My job by the security guard, so I'm
To think.
to think and
Yeah.
rework it.
38 minutes left, guys, over there. 38. What? 38 minutes.
Got it.
Away from Woody for most of those 38 minutes.
I know, it's going to be 3. Install.
Mike, one of the guys who plays, he thinks about Netrunner like obsessively. And like he's got to the point where he's got every card memorized, including influence. So he just sits at work and he builds decks on his phone, and then like comes into my office to talk for a few minutes, and then thinks about it again, and then rechanges his deck, and then comes back over and I'm like, Mike, I'm still waiting on those reports from you. Less Netrunner. More work.
Yeah, playing with the exposure is not going to really cut through that glare at all. We just need indirect light.
Or force everybody to use matte sleeves.
I think, you know, either re-angling these so they're not going on table 1 or getting some tissue paper,
You're going to break it.
a real minor tissue paper or something to diffuse it a bit.
Alright.
But we can also crop the visible space here.
Okay.
So if I go in here, edit scene.
I think you can make this area past the table mats just black,
They're right now they're okay. They're at the point where like
but
when
leave
they
your
work,
images still showing.
When they don't.
Yeah, that's it right there.
But no, that's zooming in, so it's cutting off.
Oh, cuts off the Y.
I'll keep it.
With all the ice in the world.
What I want to insert. Said black you wanted?
Yeah, just something that
Click 3.
black.
Background color. Arial, that's fine.
Sorry.
It's actually almost better.
Install click 1.
Ice will bounce.
Okay. Click 4. I'll run ours.
I can't draw the money
How
card.
many cards do you have?
I have 5.
Yeah, you finally got what you needed.
I'll, alright, yeah.
TMI. Okay.
3. I'll put 2 towards
The trace, which
two
is
traces there, and then I'll spend 1, so it's 5, so you can bust every 15.
Oh, if I pay all my money,
Yeah.
I can de-res it.
Just walk around.
I'll make it pay again.
No, you can't see anything.
See the top one?
Apparently. Everybody who's last one.
Seal.
Oh,
Oh, I want. It should be
You seen that card before?
Like that, Raph? Oh, sorry, Raul.
Yeah. That makes these much easier to see and understand. And then if they play cards off to the side like that, it's easy for you to.
Click 1 draw. 2 draw. Put 3 index in. So let's see, 5 in rearrange.
You can even do, grab that icon and bump it down here, and take that one, and so that you fill up that space, and then that gives you more design area to put other useful information in there.
Well, I figured I'd do something like
4 right back in.
that, and I still have design space.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. But he's NBN now, and he's
Shaper.
yeah. So we
You'll steal those icons.
take those out, and then
Now, if you click them back in, do they show up where they were?
yeah. So you could even, in the scene, you could build a bunch of them, so you could have a top HP and a bottom HP, and have both selected, and then just enable correct which one you want. Like that's why I did the score. I just did top score and bottom score.
Actually, I think I might have actually.
Yeah,
So
that's gonna be the way.
No, that was last turn.
Same thing with the agendas and other stuff. And then there'll be like top runner stuff and bottom runner stuff and top corp stuff and bottom corp stuff. So you can switch between the two. Or what we could do, actually what would probably be better, is have a net runner, two net runner scenes, one with all the corp stuff at the top and the runner stuff at the bottom, and a different one, because then you can just click on a different one and it goes to the overlay already. Just it goes to the overlay.
Right. One overlay of the corp stuff here, one overlay of the corp stuff here.
Mm-hmm. Or if you really, really wanted to, you could do one of every possible matchup in every position, and otherwise you just enable and disable the stuff that you
If
want.
it's simple enough to click for identities, that seems like the way to go.
So
And you don't have to double them up because you've got 2 different overlays. So you put one button of all the corps there, one button of all the runners there, and then in the other overlay reverse it.
scene,
So that each
scenes and sources. So yeah. So all the corp stuff's at the top, so you don't have to worry about enabling that. You just have to enable the correct corp logo.
right.
Yeah.
I'll take 3 days.
Copy.
I know, I don't have any
Draw,
money.
puts 2 credit, put 3 sure gamble, put 4.
And by duplicating that, it just moved all the sources over for me. So now, but probably delete that, do all the stuff. Add all the stuff to one, then duplicate it, and then just move everything in the other one. So you can duplicate over here, you just can't duplicate over here. So,
Can you make that net runner bit on the left slightly more transparent?
yeah. How much more transparent do you want
What
it?
is that?
75.
5. What's it look like at 40?
40.
Slightly over half of where it was.
We can also make it bigger too at this point, since it's,
Wait, hold on.
or we could run it through the middle. I could rotate it and just have it floating in the middle, but that might obscure stuff. I like it off to the side, and I can flip it the other way.
Click one run.
Alright, get past that, so then I'm gonna bust
Plus the Jackson now.
Actually, you know what?
I'm not sure. I think it's okay
If you want to spend 3.
At 40?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
for now.
I'll try to get that.
We may
Oh,
bump it up
Put
later.
2
Oh, yeah, that's, you just.
for other.
So I was making logos.
HQ.
So we were here.
and
Copy you. Ah,
4 run it again. Man, yeah, that's a good one.
wow,
That's what I was hoping to
that
get.
masked out well.
Alright.
One click done.
And that's the fourth.
Okay, and then we need
Free draw.
Two Cyber Cipher
Alright.
on this server.
Draw.
Click 3 credit.
Alright.
Click 4 run it. Oh, you get to keep that one.
Yep.
Jinteki, should I make the tree? Should I make the tree transparent too?
Alright.
Or should I make the white inside it transparent?
This for 1. This for 6.
I would leave the white.
Okay. Should I take the tree out? Just have it be. No, that'd be too hard.
No,
If anyone wants me
leave
to-
it. Leave it
Like
just
that?
as is.
Okay.
Click 6 to
I
red.
grabbed Anarch already. So I need criminal.
Skull.
Nose and a bunch of teeth.
Okay.
And you're up.
You lose 2 credits. One, click 2, Katie Jones, click 3, Loki, 4, John.
You get 2 cards. Okay, so now this.
Seriously,
You do this reminds me when I was playing with images to design my boxes.
seriously, individual pixels.
And you're up.
I ran into the same thing. Well, sort of.
Katie, up 2.
If I looked around more, I probably could have found. Oh, and there's a mic on it too, so if you want audio with it or not, or if you guys want to have color commentary. I don't have separate mics yet, but we could
It'd
rig
be
up.
great, I think, if we could.
Or hear their table talk.
But have somebody else that the players can't hear do running commentary about what they think is going on or what they managed to see when the player looked at a card.
Well, I don't think we should stream what's in the player's hands.
Without,
Potential cheating issues.
don't let players use their phone while they're playing in the on this.
But their
match.
friend might be using their phone and signaling them from off screen or their shoulder or something.
Oh, archives.
See your name.
That's what I mean. Like we're here. Let's
If
not-
we're going to be doing regionals, though, I'm thinking.
Click
we
2.
could put them in a.
For like teaching aids and stuff,
We could put them in a room for regionals.
Alright. Number 1.
do they have the same rafters in there, or is it?
Be careful with the extension for my feet.
Draw, okay. Click 4, Loki.
Alright. I'll you have to draw your dog.
Yeah.
How many cards do you have in your hand? Take 4.
And then you'll take damage.
I mean, you get that.
Yeah, they did.
on the, see if I get my terminology right, on the scene that we're looking at,
Okay.
you can zoom this camera.
I'd have to go into the camera properties and manually adjust it
Okay.
because it's a digital zoom on it.
But can you make presets?
Maybe.
So that you preset like this area as zoom player 1, preset this area as zoom player 2, and then you could down here click zoom and then unclick it.
What would we want to be zooming in on?
Their hands.
Back here.
It's going to be in a fixed position, so unless they're kind of doing this, we're not going to be able to see. I got more than one camera as a feed on this. I can add a global source.
Stim hack server.
Alright.
Okay, right. I understand what you mean.
I'll trash the Sensen with Stim hack.
So we could have something like that. That's a separate camera over their shoulder or whatever, and then you could click that on and off.
Yeah, that's good. Brain damage.
It'd require more cameras though.
Right.
And then click 4.
And depending on how we set it up behind them, careful get backing out of your chair.
Right. Earlier you were playing around with something on the edge and it was zooming in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that again?
Yeah.
Just
I'm getting rid of the integrated webcam just because it's confusing. So let's save what we have. So we're in edit scene. We just go to the camera, and it's just going to scale the entire image. Or if we scale it off, it'll just be cropping everything that we pull off.
okay. So do that in the extreme. See how close you can zoom in on those cards right there.
And I've now lost the corners, so I can't see my drag handles
Oh, you
anymore.
can't drag it back?
No, I have to reset it now.
Oh, wait, hang on. Can you make this a preset? Because that's basically the same as zooming in on their hands. Right? If you drag that up a little farther, you'll be able to see the hand area.
Cyber Cipher there.
Alright.
3, draw, and click 4. Run.
See what I mean?
But you'd only, unless they lay it flat, it's not.
It's not going to be perfect. Like for somebody on the side commentating.
So let's cook it.
I have cameras.
So I'll just 2 to break them.
Set it up over his shoulder on the tripod, looking at his hand.
Okay, when we get past it.
Do you have? You've only got 2. This
And I can buy another one. They're not expensive. It's like $40.
Started off really strong.
Just tripods and mounting stuff is what.
Yeah,
Yeah, obviously, but probably that one, because if you've noticed this one, it's
Yeah, and I didn't think you could get in.
Okay.
it can be a little wobbly. That's why I got that one because it's a rigid base.
Is there any way to?
So now it's 7, right? So it's 6. Alright, it's a barrier.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I
take 3 to max the strength, 4 to
I'm
get past
protected. I
it.
can eat protected for free.
C1.
I have so much ice.
And you keep it.
Well, I would have the money to rent it. But it would cost you the money. Oh yeah, that is there we go. So if they were back to back, I made a lot of mistakes.
You're not supposed to watch any of
Don't make them. What's the time?
That's considered next step. You're gonna leave the player.
You should ask time. What's the time?
That did feel long.
18 minutes.
You're up. I loaded and so
Okay.
And then no one can.
technically.
Blue, Katie, click 1. Click 2. Draw.
We're gonna set it up.
Click 3.
We're gonna be doing this for maybe top 4.
Draw.
If we were actually doing that.
Click 4, dirty laundry archive.
It's not the silly though, it's the minimum.
Pick three, and go ahead.
Are you gonna Jackson?
No, I could always Jackson with some other team. There's nothing there, so.
Yep. Just didn't know if you wanted it. Post Draco team. Okay.
But also, this zoom is a digital zoom, so you can see you can't really, even if I do.
Right, you lose a little bit, but that's plenty for me to see. I can ID some of those cards. Yeah, you want me to just sort of hold it and play around with it?
Yeah.
If I just take clicks, I need to get another 20. I've got 7 turns.
I'll plus Jackson for 3.
I can run it. Yeah, this deck is loaded by like 10 cards. That's what I'm saying, right? These are all loaded, so I don't get the cards I need. So I expect a little bit of time
Whoa.
to take these cards out.
Why is that red?
Did it not load its own drivers correctly? Or yet?
It should. I preloaded it on this port.
White balance is... Yeah, okay, that looks normal, I guess.
Install.
Did I not turn it on?
It should be. Is it not? Then again, the laptop's not. Is on battery.
And it's kind of low. Might have tried to be smart and turned off the USB port.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not even showing red anymore.
One cent modified showing anything.
18 minutes, I can finish this game. That was for 2 and 3.
Do you need to add it to the scene?
I'm just gonna add it raw to it.
Break with Croter.
Okay, there's that.
Is there supposed to be a light on?
Yeah. Well, once it's active and pulling from it, in theory it should.
Install.
Fam.
We'll call it
I guess sucks to
Runner
be me.
Peak.
I can't do that.
Alright, I'll take 2.
Credits.
I'll trash 2 programs.
Which 2 would you like to trash?
Using this device already exists. Open sources.
Oh yeah, I saw it happen. Yeah, just a little bit. You got
I saw click stuff, right? Click 1 was Katie.
No, you installed
Self-modify code, Katie, run.
Yeah.
Click 4, drop. Alright. Good res up here.
There we go. Let me lift this over your arms here.
So you got the HQ on lockdown.
Can you digitally zoom that?
Yeah, I can also manually.
Because I wouldn't want to hate it much lower than this. So
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, it's still there.
Actually, I wasn't thinking behind. I was
Triple
thinking
advance.
tripod.
Yeah.
That'd be behind them, like here.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, but then if they lean or
Okay.
or whatever, that's why I was thinking. Yeah. Right, as close to above their heads we could get.
Drop the 3 ship cams.
I'll spend those 2 credits. I'll compromise the employee. Just use it for traces. Whenever you red lights up, it'll all get credit.
Click 4.
Just click 3.
Kate Jones.
And click 4.
It doesn't seem to actually be zooming
So, withdraw.
from the zoom control.
Military draw.
Almost there.
Advance.
Holy schools!
Trash Katie.
Ah.
That's what I needed. That's it.
How creepy is that? It's opaque. Like it's slightly transparent.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's weird.
Publicity, nice. Well done.
Oh, sorry, did I hit your head with this?
No, sorry.
We're experimenting with cameras.
4.
Place 1, 2, and 3.
Can you just do the drag adjustment there?
What's that?
Zoom in?
Hmm?
Can you just do the drag adjustment on that scene?
4, I'll place your vehicle.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 4.
Rub it in. Rub it in. Yeah. There's 3 to take. See that? And now I can't take it anymore.
Click on, click off, and
My problem that I had was I had this in my hand. And I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it. I could have tried to draw.
Click 2.
Yeah, that would have worked.
Charge.
Alright.
putting it at the bottom of the priority.
Putting that at the top so it's over everything.
Right. No, the hand camera. I mean.
Yeah, I've moved it. Well, it's not all the way down. It's just most of the way down. So.
It works.
Maybe.
Okay.
I could see it as potentially a teaching aid.
Click 1, draw a card. Click 2, we'll draw a card.
Draw 2.
Click 3, I'll draw a card.
Corners, inner corners at the top.
And then I'll click 4, responded, to install Peacock.
Click 1, draw. 2, draw. Click
That's fine.
3, draw. Click 4,
A little extra white around it is kind of.
And by the time video resolution gets reduced on a stream, it'll be just fine.
This is 1080p.
Right, but most people won't stream 1080p at home.
Okay.
Their internet connection won't hold it.
I guess other people are doing stuff right now. You can see it fluctuating when it's.
Is that sharing the web?
It's the Wi-Fi here.
Yeah.
I've got it set at 15 frames a second instead of 30.
To reduce overhead.
But it's pretty good. It's only dropped 9% of the frames.
Yeah.
And it's been streaming for an hour.
That's very consistent. How much traffic can you handle? How many viewers?
I'm sending this to Twitch TV.
Oh, so it's whatever Twitch handles.
It's whatever Twitch handles, and it's about a 30-second delay.
Okay.
And actually, I think this phone's probably dead.
Well, theoretically, you can view it on your phone.
Yeah. But my battery pack's not here, so I can't charge. Actually,
Yeah, so you can stop pretty much anything. You just like skip over it.
No mouse. I don't have the smart cable. I must have used it somewhere. Oh, wait.
there we go.
I'm not using that right now. Really? You're not going to charge? What's that?
No, I
Takes off this. So it's click 2.
But yeah, iPhone can stream Twitch. Android, for some reason, won't stream Twitch.
And hedge fund.
Is that a software issue?
Alright.
Yeah, it might be the codec that they use. I'll take.
One thing I don't like about my Android is that there's sometimes
I'm
where
taking Runner out for now. The
Yeah.
hand peaks.
sometimes my Android is too intelligent. And where my old iPhone using an old version of Safari did not get pop-ups or redirects from websites, my Android
Quick
does.
reload, Katie.
No, I want the basic one. Don't give me pop-ups, don't redirect, don't control my
Did I not save the shaper? Oh.
Click 3. Install copycat.
It's your most
4.
expensive piece of eyesight in the era.
Take a credit. Go ahead.
You're trying to create a Microsoft.
Oh, for a draw.
That ends up looking pretty sharp.
Score.
Score.
So close.
Where you get,
This changes.
and we'd need someone to keep the scores and stuff
Right.
accurate.
Okay.
Let's go back in
Somebody
here.
who's not the tournament organizer.
It'd basically be someone whose thing
He
is.
is going to be running the web stream.
Draw. 2.
Shows and
Draw. 3. Draw. And click 4. I will dirty laundry. Oh no, can't do that. Click 4 on dirty laundry archives.
Nothing except
Okay.
just the other thing.
Yeah, go ahead.
I know, just for
And
the
then to
future.
discard.
That's your install location, right? I mean, that's,
That is bad publicity.
Alright.
Yeah.
One spend more to install. Draw.
Okay, so you're saved, and 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 you're saved. Okay, so that's everything there. Now just adding everything. And image.
Oh, I think we're supposed to be putting credits on this thing.
Alright.
Oh, no, it's just that one.
It's just referring, was it
Yeah.
compound? Platform choices.
Yeah, well, it's mainly two resources.
We have to have features.
Alright,
1.
click 1. Let me see the program. Click 2. Let me see a program. Click 3. Let me see a
Click
program.
2. Clone ship. Click 3. Draw. Click 4.
Oh, I forced you to raise that. So I can draw.
Install. And I'll load.
Yeah, there's other ones over there.
Anything else we would need to potentially track?
Numbers on the tags and bad pub instead of lots of icons.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put an overlay on them. I just want to make the text files.
Okay.
Asher?
Anything else to see? We have
HQ?
agenda points, credits, brain damage, tags, bad
I have
pub, the icon or the faction symbol.
And then the Wandering Dragon logo here or something.
The court chooses to boost first.
Starts off at a base, it's based on what
Trying to think of what other information we could put to somebody watching the game.
And would we want these closer and then the other stuff on the side?
Maybe cards in hand.
That's going to be a hassle. That would be a lot of overhead because as soon as they use a card instead.
I didn't expect it. Just at the end of the turn, what they had.
How many cards?
Right. Never mind.
Yeah, a lot of housekeeping with that. Stuff that's more permanent, not as fluctuating.
No, I can't think of anything else to add.
Besides the other logos and then duplicating and getting everything placed in the right
Green
spot.
Dragon thing seems good.
I have to say so myself. Two, Lord knows I need programs. Brother can't get any help.
I'll just guess it as 0 for
That's blank. All right.
A little bit
Let's
of,
go gate.
you know, so you can see that there's something underneath there, but it's
Well,
still
no, that's
good contrast for it.
Right. So that's one more to get past.
Oh, no, because this only has one.
Would we want a logo for the agenda points
Right.
too, instead of just putting it on top of the advancement token?
Clarify.
Yes. So it was one for Draco,
Yeah.
one for Ice Wall. Now I get to rearrange Ice it.
What logo would you use?
The little pillar thing that the agenda point things are on top of
All right.
The little what?
Click
on his agenda. Grab one of his agendas.
For a little bit.
This thing?
Yeah.
Index.
Yeah, if you have the image of that, that would be good.
Well, we could
Now
also
that I've read the card.
potentially
Yeah.
create,
The way
scan
that
it.
works.
Right.
Yeah, we could even scan a 1, 2, and 3 and just use those straight on the box.
No, we'd need through 7 because if it would show you the
But
score.
we'd have to mate 4, 5, 6, and 7.
Oh, yeah,
We could
yeah,
use
yeah.
1, 2, 3 right on the card.
Or we just need the background because we can overlay it and I can do white with black outline on it too. It's just the numbers just updated and
Okay.
it would overlay the text correctly. So we can do that for agenda points.
Draw.
Don't overthink things.
I'm really bad about that.
Yeah. Well,
So
the reason
let's
why I'm
generate
not-
some more text files.
Well, since you have copycat, you're going to put this first song too.
Right.
And then you're going to put that second song. So,
At least there, because I can break that easily. Right. So for
no,
now,
well, you're still spending one. If you could copycat with only just one, you're safe if you put that. There's no reason why not to put that second.
because that cost me 4, so this would cost me 1, 2, 6, 12. Can't do that, so I have to do that, and I have to put this on R&D as well, unfortunately. Well, I can do it that way, right? I can get in twice
Yeah.
this way, but then I can't ever get back. No, that would be
Well,
silly.
yeah. You have indexing though, so I mean.
Yeah, right.
Beeping.
So,
Is that you beeping?
Time.
oh, time! So I finish my turn, then you finish your turn, right?
Alright.
So click to indexing.
What
So
to
I
do
pay,
this final
I have 10
turn?
credits, so 1,
Well, I know.
and then yeah. So I'll actually break through this time. So I'll pay 1 to break Ice Wall, 4 to break TMI,
Yeah.
and 1 to break Ice Wall. So that's 6. That gives me 4 credits. So see the top
Roll.
5.
On it or
Hope at least one of them is an agenda.
beside it?
Yep.
Beside it.
And then click 3. I'll run in. 1 for Ice Wall. Coppercat.
Yeah.
Stelia.
Alright,
Good game. Was a good game.
Uh,
Looked like you couldn't draw agendas for a little while.
no.
Even
I
with
got
Jackson.
really,
That Archer was brutal.
Yes, it was.
What was this? I'm curious.
I was just a